Hey guys, yeah, we back in the saddle. We're back in the saddle, and we are on the 440 North, heading towards the Outer Bridge crossing that will bring us into Staten Island, and that will put us on the Staten Island Expressway, and then it bring us to the Gowanus, so we could cross over into the cross on the Verrazano Bridge that bring us into Brooklyn, because my pickup is in Brooklyn. It's a theater load, so these are one of the the special show loads that we do over here. But yeah, but this right here, I would say almost 75% of the time when I was local, this would be my scenario. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but every time when I get into a debate about, oh, why don't you go local? You could have a more social life, and you can go to the gym, sleep in your bed, and shower in your own shower and this like that. And listen, for people with families, you got young children and everything, and whatever the case may be, listen, this really doesn't apply to you or whatever, because all of our situations is unique. But for anyone that is, you need to go local. I mean, listen, I'm not knocking local driving, but when you live close to the city, say like even in the South, you have Atlanta, you got Orlando, you got Houston, Dallas, even Tampa, Florida, and some parts of right off right in South Carolina, from Charlotte going all the way to I guess Spartansburg, you know, this would be the normal routine right here. And you're just you doing more sitting in traffic than you do driving. And your clock is just milking away. So my days, I would be idling, and my hours would basically be more than the actual hours worked when I'm OTR. So this is usually my rant and my reason for me going to OTR, because this is the daily routine. You got the commute, you got everybody going the same direction. Now I can get off here and go to the turnpike and take the Gothels over into Staten Island, but I would be right where I'm supposed to be at anyway, which really don't make any sense. You're not going to get there any faster by taking the turnpike and then getting on the Gothels and, hopping over right back to where you need to be at anyway, because I still have to go through, I still got to go to Brooklyn anyway. But nevertheless, this is the outcome every day. And by the time you're done with your day, you're so tired, you don't got the energy to do anything. And this, even when my daughter was, living up here with me, and she would be looking forward to me getting off of work, and I will get off to work, and I will be so tired that I had no energy to do nothing after, because I'm sitting in traffic, and I haven't even delivered what I was supposed to do. I haven't even delivered the load. I haven't done my stops or anything like that, because and no matter whether you're in the day or at night or whatever, this will be the outcome. So yeah, for a lot of years, because I kind of lucked out by going local in the beginning. I kind of lucked out going local in the beginning. I didn't go OTR, but had I would have did it all over again, I definitely would have went OTR or regional before I did local, because now I don't listen, I do not appreciate this at all. This right here is for the birds. And
either of the two left lanes.
we haven't even, I mean, this is just slow crawl, and everybody, there's no other way around this but to go this direction. So this is my rant for me in my situation, because my situation is unique. At this point, it doesn't matter how much money you make locally. When you're just idling in traffic, and you basically spending you basically doing 14 to 15 hour days, you know, 14 to 15 hour days locally. It really defeats the purpose of being a local driver, you know. And that was just, you know, my everyday outcome. The only way for me to get out of doing this or whatever was being a yard jockey for FedEx, and I also did yard jockey work for another warehouse. But this right here, you know, me going into New York every day, and when you're in Jersey, even when you're in Philly, like, you know, Philly drivers got to go into the city, New York City. And this is the outcome, and you're fighting against the clock. The clock is your enemy when you're local. So, listen, I'm not ranting and I'm not shooting local down, because for the time being that I was local, I had no choice but to be local, because I had a young child, and I needed to be present with, you know, her, with raising her and everything, with, you know, taking her to school, and you know, everything that has to do with the household and everything. You know, I had to be present for that, so I couldn't afford the luxury of going OTR. But yeah, so that's just my rant of what I went through early on in my career. Let me know what y'all thinking about. Do y'all go through this majority of the time? I know Atlanta drivers, y'all see this. Y'all definitely go through this every day. Y'all go through this every day. So I already know that for y'all. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about. I'ma holla at y'all when we hopefully get to Brooklyn. All right, y'all be safe.